Alright, guys. I don't know why I started my stream. Okay, stay out my camera, though. I don't know why. Hello, Natalie. How are you? I'm back. I'm about to do this hair. I'm about to put my dye in, so I figured I'll just do it live. So, I'm halfway there, honey. I'm getting it.
Mom, do you have anything?
So, I just figured I'll come on and chit-chat for a minute while I'm putting this color in my hair. I'm sure people know how to do color, and at the same time, I hope I don't mess up. Sorry, my phone died earlier. Yes, it is. Thank you. I just have to start taking care of it a little better. I had braids in for the last month or so. So, I just took my braids out, the day before yesterday. So, I was conditioning my hair over the last couple of days. I just put a deep conditioner in it, but that's why it was looking tacky. But, now I'm going to, dye it black, and then when it looks tacky, you know, if I don't do it, it'll still look alright. But I'm going to definitely try to keep up on it. I was thinking about going to, they have like these Dominican salons here. And they may have them up there in Harrisburg. Harrisburg's a lot like Philly. But, you know, you can go there and pay like $30, $25 and get your hair washed and stuff. Thank you. I know. I went natural. Actually, it's been about, oh, wow. I only have one. But, it's been about 2 years now. I haven't permed my hair. I'm proud of myself because I've been perming my hair since I was a kid. You know, that's all we knew. I'm trying to keep up with the comment. Everyone goes to Philly. Yeah, because they have really nice hairdressers here. But, you know, if you go to a Dominican salon, they're all the same. Because, you know, they work on all kinds of hair. And they're natural. So that's the good thing. They don't put anything in your hair. They just wash it, blow dry it, and straighten it really good. Doing it the quick and easy way. So hopefully I don't make a mess. I'm looking in the camera because it's kind of like I have a mirror behind the camera. But I'm going to do my edges first. So, last time, I let my hubby do my hair, dye it for me, but he's working now, so I have to do it myself. I'm hoping I don't make a mess. Can't trust my son to do it for me. 1 second, I'm trying to read your comments. Only have one. Everyone goes to Philly. Yep. Yes, I love your hair. The lady named Yay from Philly. Her shop is called Yay Hair. Is she reasonable or is she kind of expensive? Like, how is it when you go? I'm sorry, I got my phone plugged in and I started my live on a straight screen. And I should have did it sideways. But once you start the live, it doesn't let you go back out. It's dying already pretty good, but I gotta, I went to school for hair for 3 years. Actually, you wouldn't know that, right? The way this stuff be looking. Oh, excuse me for 1 second. I don't want to make a mess anywhere. So, I love when it's black, though. It just, it looks like, you know, just different. Not. Oh, good thing I have an old shirt on because I done made a mess, honey. This hair is so long and, you know, I'm really supposed to be sectioning it off, but I'm not. I'm just going to do it the messy way. Quick, easy. Slap in. Wash my hair and be done. And, you know, of course, find my blow dryer comb. You know, those have a really nice blow dryer. I got a Silver Bird. And they're really good blow dryers. 1 second, I'm keeping up, dude. I'm so glad we met and got on a good note. Now I know, because I was thinking that you were talking junk. And you weren't. She's not reliable. Oh, wow. I really wanted to have her do my hair. 3 times? What? Don't say that, boo. You know what? I got a lot of, like, young girlfriend. I ain't gonna say girlfriends. They like my nieces. My girlfriend's daughter, a young girl. That's what I was trying to say. Look at me. Look. Good thing this is a old bummy shirt. Because it won't probably be worn no more after the day. Thank you. Thank you so much. You seem like such a sweetheart too. That's why I'm saying I'm glad. You know, earlier when I seen the comment, I said to my husband, oh my gosh, you know what happened? Someone came on my page the other day and they were like, ew, this woman's ugly on the same video. So I erased it and I was totally offended. And of course I was hurt because of everything I'm going through right now. I've been very sensitive. So, when you did that comment, I'm like, okay, all right. People are messing with me now. And I've never had no negative, you know, comments or anything on my page. So when I seen yours, I kind of got offended immediately without even thinking that I did look like a grandmom. But I was like, okay, this person's trying to be smart. And then as I was riding down the street earlier, when I seen your name pop up, I don't think you said anything. I think you just kind of did emojis. So I was like, oh no, this person's starting again. So I started off on a bad note. And that's when I'm like, don't mess with me. Don't start ahead of time. And then that's when you were like, what? What's going on? And I understood then. You ain't understand. I mean, you didn't know that I took it the wrong way. So, but you got me up and out the house. And I went straight to Philly to get this hair stuff. You see, in the suburbs where I live at, they don't have African American hair supply stores. And our Sally's, because where I live at, it is predominantly, you know, like mixed Mexican, Caucasian, but not too many African Americans. They really don't keep the African American, supplies, and they told me this at Sally's in the store. I know you didn't. That's why I said, look, we becoming good friends on here now. Trust me, I told you I'm a Christian. I believe in good people, good spirits, and trying to keep it like that. But that's why I said I actually was going to do a topic on, you know, people that bully people online and stuff like that. One of my cousins, she is a YouTuber, and she's not my cousin. She's my niece by marriage. And I'm saying it like that is because she is up there. She has over 500,000. No, she's a little over 400,000 viewers. And she really picked up when she got pregnant now for the second time. So I asked her if she could help me out. I didn't ask her to shout me out or anything. And she's like ignoring all my texts and stuff like that. So what I did was I went on someone's page and they were kind of like saying stuff about her. And I added my little 2 cents in. Hold on, I'm going to read. I'm trying to catch up with you. So I can read over here. It is pretty much the people here, but they, you know, they try to put themselves to waste. That's the sad thing. People can be talented, but they put themselves to waste. I probably didn't mean anything. When you cursed, yeah, I'm so sorry. Personality because your reaction. Thank you. I just started those reaction videos. I thought that that people didn't like them and I should stop them. But I'm glad people do that. You like them. Same here. I've been in the suburbs of Harrisburg. It's a town called. Hey, I think I was in Mechanicsburg before. Is that near Hershey? Nope, never want to see anybody else doing better. Okay, I will. Thank you. Yep, I think we stayed in Mechanicsburg when we went to Hershey. I went to Hershey a couple of years ago with one of my girlfriends. Sorry. I don't even know. I was going to say Harrisburg is only about an hour away from Philly. It's not even that far. And my cousin's always asking me to come up there to see her and stuff. And my son is 9 now, and I should have probably been. I brought him up there. He was only, when we went, he was probably about 3 or 4. And he was so young that he didn't get to really enjoy. You know, we stayed in the water park most of the time, though. Because, you know, because of my weight, I can't do too many rides. I'd love to because I'm a big kid at heart. But here in Philly, we have a lot of indoor water parks. So, I keep a lot of, you know, I'm going to catch up on your reading. I will. I'm sorry. I'm just talking to keep the conversation going, but I got this black stuff in my hair. I mean, all over my hands now. So, I'm trying to just do my roots, but I'm rubbing it on the edges, too. 1 second, boo. I'm sorry. Get the reaction videos. Yes, you have. Have you visited Hershey Park? Yep, I was there. I've never been to Chocolate World, and I'm gonna have to take my son there. Definitely. Earlier. No, my cousin, yup, she has thyroid issues, and they don't have kids yet. But you know what, for you, I will ask her if that was the reason, because she married one of my cousins, and that same cousin, you know, they got together when they were older, but he had a lot of girlfriends because he lived with me all his life. He had a lot of girlfriends, and no one ever got pregnant by him. So sometimes it could be the man. And I'm going to also tell you, I was with my first boyfriend from 14 till, well, I messed with him till I was like 20 something. Maybe 30 like now. But and I'm honest with you, because me and my son's dad had broke up at one point, and I had got back with my ex. So, you know, I kind of added some years on there, but me and my son's dad been together for 16 years now. But dang, I done got sidetracked talking junk about my ex. Okay, yeah. So we were together for 16 years, almost. And I conceived by him when I was about 14, like when I first started out. And I had a miscarriage, of course, because he was trifling. And, you know, was out there and doing all kinds of stuff and had me stressed out to the max. So I kind of blame it on that. I don't know. Till today, he still regrets even putting me through it and wishes he could that my son could call him dad. My husband allows him to call him uncle, so that's good enough. Because we grew up together, so we're real good friends. See how good my heart is? I still keep in touch with my ex. And that man cheated on me with probably over 20 different women in the years we were together. But that's my homie. I still have love for him. Because I have a big heart, and he's really kind of sick now. But, okay, let me get back to that. I was with him for all those years, and once I had that miscarriage, I knew I could still have kids, but I never got pregnant by him again. Weird. Very weird. To me, it was. And so, you know, that's when we broke up, I got with my son's dad. And that's when I went and started checking on trying to get pregnant myself. And then found out that, you know, I kind of had the PCOS. And that, you know, they told me everything as far as needing the surgery to get pregnant. Is your friend overweight? I just want to ask. I was wondering that. Because I don't know if you know or she knows that a lot of the times when you get the gastric bypass surgery, it reverses a lot of that stuff. Like, if you have polycystic ovaries, it's not really a way to get rid of it, but it suppresses it a lot. So, and I think thyroid too. I'm not sure because I'm not really, you know, skilled on that kind of stuff. Because I don't know too many people that have, you know, that condition. Actually, you know what? My best friend has it. My best friend has a thyroid condition. She has 4 kids. Come think of it. Yeah. Yes, honey. Yep. Don't let that bother nobody. Come think of it. Yep. I'm going to read your stuff in 1 second. I'm just talking to you because I'm answering those questions I read. Sorry. I'm almost done. I should have just did my root, but I kind of ended up rubbing it through all my hair, but I needed it bad. And then I ain't never get me no cap, so I'm going old school. And I'm putting a bag on this stuff for a while. 1 second. I want to make sure I got all these edges. Even if I got to turn it black for a minute, I can get some peroxide or alcohol to get it out. 1 second, baby. So I can pick up my phone. I better not rip these gloves. I was about to bite these joints off. I don't really need this one because I'm not really doing anything with this hand. So let me read a couple of your messages. So keep up. Okay. You would love the chocolate world. Okay. Earlier you were saying, yup. Love Hershey Park. You really should take him. I'm definitely going to. Oh, really? They let you make chocolate bars? That's cool. Dino, we gotta go to Hershey Park. Mommy's friend said they let you make your own chocolate bars now. Excuse my room, but look, this is the life of my son. He stays on the iPad all day, 24/7.
I'm hungry, Mommy.
All right, boo. I gotta order him some Chinese food, but I told him to wait a minute until I was done this hair, because, you know, Chinese food only takes about 10-15 minutes to get here. And they'll come right when I'm trying to wash my hair out or something crazy. So, ooh, baby. She looking all right there. I'm making sure I covered everything. Okay, wait a minute. She gained 40 pounds. She's 210. Shit is not big, honey. Do you see me? Look, I'm a big girl, okay? I'm over 400 pounds. I ain't even going to tell you how much I weigh. She'll be all right. Tell her she will be fine. Especially if she's not really that overweight. So, I think, honestly, she should probably try the metformin. Tell her to ask the doctor about the metformin. Also, if she's trying to get pregnant. I don't know if she's even trying to get pregnant. But if she is, tell her to try some fertility. Not fertility. prenatal vitamins. Because a lot of people don't know, when you take prenatal vitamins, they soften the cervix. So it makes it a little easier for you to conceive as well. Especially with the PCOS. Because at this point, the clusters... Let me finish dyeing my hair while I'm talking to you, honey. 1 second. I was just reading. Beautiful hair. I love your curls. Thank you. It's the... Yeah, it's natural and I hate it. I hate it. I shouldn't, but you know what? I'm never going to say that again. They also create and name chocolate wrappers. Yes, you know what? My girlfriend had a baby by Bernard Hopkins, the boxer. So at his birthday party, they actually had his face printed on the chocolate bars, and yeah, and his name. Yup. So that was kind of cool, and that was the first time I ever seen that. They must have ordered a bunch of wrappers with his name and face on it. Oh, that's going to be awesome. So once he proposes and they get married, I believe God will bless them with a child. Trust me. You know what's funny? Because I watch on TV and stuff, like paranormal stuff. But I just recently subscribed to someone online. And she was like doing readings and stuff. Now, I didn't understand it because I'm not really into it. I mean, I believe in good ghost spirits like that. So you know, I was like, I just kind of got on there because I didn't know, what do they see, what do they do, you know. I was just curious. So I was asking if, you know, you can read and talk to people, your loved ones that, you know, you just recently lost. And she said she was just kind of starting out and she didn't do all that yet. But then I found, coming across, you know, those kind of pages, I found another guy. And I didn't really get his name, but I subscribed to him. Because he was talking to somebody today. And he was steady telling them, you know, stuff that their, like their grandparents were sending signals to him. You know, to his, you know, to people on his live. He was actually talking to them about stuff going on in their life. And he didn't know them. So I'm like, wow. Wow, that's so sad. Because you know what? As I'm dyeing my hair, I'm looking at my face. And I do look beat. I do look stressed out like crazy. And you don't, you know, we really don't even notice this stuff sometimes until now that I got my eyebrows done and my face waxed. Everything looks a lot cleaner. But I'm looking at my eyes and I look real stressed out. So I really need to start doing more. We're supposed to get a lot of snow here tomorrow. Is it supposed to snow in Harrisburg? It probably is because you're more closer to us. But yeah, if it doesn't snow tomorrow, I'm going to definitely try and do something special. Oh, got you, honey. I got you. Yes, okay, I got you. I didn't know what you were saying. You know what? But I'm gonna be honest with you. My sister she just became a grandmom and she's younger than me. Excuse me, she's a year younger than me, so I ain't taking it that offensive. I was really like, look. When I seen the comment, I'm like, oh, my hair, I do look kind of old. So I thought you was talking about that. And now that you're saying in a live with the babies, I have a lot of babies in my family. My 17-year-old niece just had a baby. We found out she was pregnant just before we lost my mom. So she just recently had her baby. I understand now. You weren't saying that. You just thought I was a grandmom because I had a lot of kids around me. And I usually am surrounded with kids a lot. So, yeah, we were at the restaurant last week with my 2 sisters. And the sister who's a grandmom, she has a 1-year-old herself. She has, my niece is 17 and her son just turned 19. And my niece just had a baby in September. You right. And my sister, guess what? My sister who has the 1-year-old, she was actually pregnant at my mom's funeral, but she lost the baby like a couple of days after the funeral. So I told her I believe that my mom took that baby with her, you know, back with her, because she knew that there was going to be, you know, just the situations. Everybody was going through stuff, struggling and stuff like that. So I just believe God took that baby back from, you know, for that reason. Yes, yep, my 16 god kids. And you know, the video, I don't know if you've seen the video where my son and the kids were they were here dancing and playing, trying to see what video they did. A Truth or Dare, a kid's version of Truth or Dare. My son, she told him to lick her toes and stuff. They were acting crazy in the corner, and I was getting my hair done that day. Excuse me. But 2 of my girlfriend has 5 kids, and 2 of the 5 were here, and they're all my god kids, all 5 of her kids. So we went baby shopping. Sorry, I'm sorry. I be watching other YouTubers, and my the notifications popped up on another YouTuber couple said we're buying baby clothes. And I didn't even know they were pregnant. So maybe that's their way of telling, you know, telling everybody that they're pregnant. Or either they could be buying clothes for somebody else. Because you notice everybody uses that. I'm still catching up on your videos, but I love them. Thank you. Thank you, boo. Oh, really? Thank you. I hope so. I try to keep a positive vibe out there, and I see some people are starting to view, and my subs are picking up now, thanks to a couple of other YouTubers. They helped, you know, in live chats. They would come in, and you know what I did when I first started my page back up. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to ruin my, I'm gonna take my charger off for a minute because I have to stand the phone up straight. So what they did was I was advertising people who watch my videos, like them, comment, and share them. And when you share them, per se, you get, you know, just per se, you tell your friend about it, and she comes on my page and starts watching them, and then comments, you know, comments that you had sent her. Then I was giving out gifts. So I sent out 2 pro cams already, and the underwater, well, you know, they're camcorders, but they're underwater cameras as well. So we gave out 2 of them already, and hey family, that's my Natalie, that's the family I was telling you about earlier. You gotta check out their page, Tiny and Goldilocks Hernandez. They're awesome couple channel. But so that's what I was saying. What I did was for the one I had, you know, I was giving out the gifts, and so the one night we were doing no problem, honey. Or go or I'm sure it's probably Goldilocks, but if it's you, Tiny. Dean said, "What's up, my man?" after he seen the video this morning. He was very happy. So, Natalie, I'm talking to our friends here. They won the camera. So if you go look on Tiny and Goldilocks' page, you will see that they received their first mail. And then you can see I actually they did these extra hot chips. So they, I was going to give a smartwatch for eating the extra hot chips. And they ran out that day and got 2 bags of the chips, and they both ate the chips. I couldn't eat more than 4 of these chips. They both went out and got the chips and ate the whole bag. When I tell you Goldilocks didn't squinch while eating her whole bag, Tiny was choking. Her husband, he was choking and everything. You gotta go look at the video. It's so funny. But they finished the bag. So, I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep up with everybody. Oh, Big Tiny, I'm sorry. I know it was one of you two. I seen your video where you went out. I know, you better get some rest, because I ain't go to sleep till 5 this morning. I was watching everybody's videos this morning and stuff. And I heard you went to the casino. That used to be one of my favorite places. I just can't do it anymore. Yes, women rule. Do you hear that, Tiny? She said the women rule, because your woman did. She put down them chips like, she was like, they're actually good. I'm like, they are not good. But so they finished both bags. Both of them finished both bags in that sitting. So I was like, you know what? Y'all are beast. I said, I'm going to send y'all this camera. And when I told them I was sending them the camera, they turned around and donated the camera to another family that needs the camera, because they have a camera already. So that was even more bomb. You know what I'm saying? So that's the kind of people that we hang out with in our fams. So definitely join them. Yes, Packwe chips. That's what they are. And then they have these new ones. Well, they were not new, but I didn't know about them. But they have the 1 chip challenge now, which they're called Carolina Ghost Peppers or something like that. They're like $15 for 2 chips, so I ain't even worried about that. That won't be a part of my stuff. Yes, teamwork. Hey, Miss Sharon. How are you? Thank you so much, Tiny. You guys are too. I was just telling her. So, yep, I met Tiny, and I met another couple on here, and they started doing videos and sharing my videos, liking and subscribing. So, I checked the people who were liking and subscribing the most, and I look, y'all, my brown eyes are coming out now that my hair is black. 1 second, let me finish. I never finished because I'm steady talking. I love to talk. Sorry, y'all. But 1 second. I'll be messed up. Hold on. If I get done and got a whole patch of white somewhere, because I ain't gonna dye it again for a couple of weeks or maybe months, hopefully. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta check this. Make sure I ain't got no grays hidden anywhere in here. I wish I had that beautiful hair like Goldilocks. She got some beautiful hair there. But yeah, so I went to school for hair for 2 years. So, you know, I love hair. All kinds of hair. But I don't take care of my own hair. And I need to. So, y'all, I'm sorry. 1 second, Tiny. I'm trying to keep up. Believe it or not. Oh, are you going to try it? Y'all going to try the 1 chip challenge? She won't let you. Yeah, $15 for 2 chips. Smash, smash, smash that like button. Thank you, Tiny. That's what's up. I love that. I love that. Yes, and see, Natalie, I love to have people be able to network so you can make, you know, like I was saying, you should start you a YouTube because your personality. Yes, $15 for 2 chips, just 2 potato chips. I can't do it. It was bad enough paying, what, almost $2 for a bag? $2 or over, Tiny, for the bag of chips. Say, times is hard and it's Christmas. She says she ain't paying that. You have to order them online, Tiny. Everybody that I've watched the videos, they said they order them online from somewhere. You probably can order them from like the Packly Chips. Yeah, try that. I know they ordering them offline. Miss Sharon, you have been active. You watch all my videos. I will definitely be going to subscribe to your page. And I will definitely be shouting you out in some of my videos, honey. So don't worry. We will definitely get you up and popping, honey. Definitely, honey. That's what we're here for. It's all about being family. No, Natalie, they're not good chips at all. They're so hot they burn your mouth. Like you literally choke on them. Like, and so you can't swallow them. They're not good. They're just being used for YouTube challenges and stuff. So don't think that they're good unless you like hot. Like they have ghost pepper in them. And I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just going to dump the rest of the bottle on my hair because I think I like covered all my edges. So I'll be done had this dye in my hair for the rest of the night because I talk too much. I'm going to make sure I get this little spot really good. I'll be right back with you guys. So yes, they were mainly used for challenges. And that's why they won. You know, I was like, listen, if somebody can finish this whole bag by themselves, because I couldn't, they can, you know, win the watch. And since they both did it, I was like, y'all know what? I'm going to send y'all a camera. So when they said they were going to give the camera away, I'm like, oh, well, y'all are, like, awesome. And blessed to be blessed. But, then, for the likes and shares and stuff like that, then I sent them a smartwatch as well. So if you go watch their video, you can see them unpackaging their first mail from me. 1 second, boo. I can't. Let me put my hair up. Can't read anything. Now, if y'all see any gray tomorrow, I'm going to blame y'all. I'm going to say, no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm going to show y'all some more magic old ghetto. Sorry to use that word. But the ghetto way to... Oh, I got dye on my hands. Every time I use these gloves, they bust. Every time, but that's okay. I don't have church tomorrow. If I had church tomorrow, I'll be like, oh my God. I got black all over me. Alright, so this is a small bag. So a girl is going to do this. I'm putting the bag over my head. And I'm going to stretch it a little bit so I can, hopefully I don't rip it, y'all. I'm going to read the comments in 1 second, or y'all can just chat with each other, family. You know how I do. I like people to be able to network on my page. Meet new friends. So, yes, Natalie, you should start your YouTube. Get in front of that camera, honey. Don't hide. You see me, I ain't hiding. You can do reaction videos. You can go out and tape Harrisburg, honey. Go to Hershey Park and tape the stuff outside of Hershey Park. People want to see it all over the world. They've never been there. You know what I'm saying? There's only one Hershey Park. Just like there's only one Sesame Place. So people have to come that I know of. I haven't heard of another one. But everybody, you know, everybody I know, they come to PA to take their young kids to Hershey Park. I mean, to, sorry, y'all. This ain't working. I'm trying to tie it. If If I can't tie it, I'm just going to leave it. It's not bothering me. You know what's going to happen? I'm going to end up with black all over my forehead. So I better leave well enough alone. Alright, so now I can talk to my friends for a minute. Oh my goodness, I can't eat that hot. No, you want to eat that acid reflux. It will get you. You're awesome. Thank you, Tiny, so much. I see y'all got a P.O. box. I did. I saw that already. You know, I already been all up in y'all videos already. And I already smashed that like button. You know how we do. I had just missed the live screen. I tapped on there and I missed it. See, Miss Sharon, subscribe to Tiny and Goldilocks. That's what I'm talking about. Does that too. Oh, she does that with the bag. She got to with all that hair. She probably need a big trash bag. I got a little tiny one. But yeah, I didn't grab a cap when I was out, so I actually sent Big Dean in the store to get me some dye. I said, just tell the lady you need some black dye for coarse hair. And some lady in the store helped them out, so. Hi, Goldilocks. Hey, sweetheart. How are you? Oh, that's nice. Everybody's subscribing. Yeah. You gotta give me your friend's name so I can subscribe, Natalie, or have her go on one of my videos and comment. Because when I see people comment on my videos, I usually subscribe to their page. So I'm kind with that subscribe button. I am. I don't show no shame. I want everybody to be all right. That's how I am. Ain't no holdbacks here, baby. Going to ask. Yep. Thank you. No problem, Miss Sharon. Okay. No problem, guys. I'm so glad. I was cheesing when I was watching y'all open y'all mail. Dean was really happy to see the video. That's okay. She don't have to have many videos. There's so many people that have 1 and 2 videos, and then they have like thousands of subscribers because that one video could be really good and let them know that this person has talent. So they should bring their face out here. Man, I keep being from the camera. Yes, thank you. Oh, L.A.NPA. I'll sure let him know, Tiny. He's at work right now, but I'll sure let him know. He was on here today because one of my girlfriends said, "Oh, I love hearing Big Dean's and Dean 316 in the building." So he was on here for a little bit today. We went into the city of Philadelphia and went to go get my son. Hold on, let me screenshot that so I have your friends Okay, got it. I screenshot it so then I have her email. Once we're done, I can go and subscribe. Show some love. And Miss Sharon, I'm going to definitely make sure. Let me see. I might be. Hold on. I'm checking. This dye has a weird smell to my hands. Oh, Miss Sharon, I was trying to see. I'm sorry if I blocked my face out. I was trying to see if I could subscribe to you while I'm on here, but I can do it when I get off. Hey, Miss Lady, sorry, we gotta go. That's fine. Thank you for dropping by, Tiny and Goldilocks. Y'all get y'all some rest. Because I was up with BR Fam and them last night, too. I was on there. That's what I meant to tell you. I'm saying I was on with y'all because I was on with them. Trying to be on that California time. I'm like, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. And they like, it's like 12 or 1. I forget y'all time difference. Hold on. I'm trying to keep up. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, Natalie. Okay, I'll see you guys in your live later, Tiny and Goldilocks. Much love. Bye. Talk to you soon. Of course, when you guys go live later, I'm sure we'll pop right on. We're actually thinking, guys, when we were in the city, a guy was talking to Dean about having my robot, because we can pre-program him, but have him start reciting. First he said you should try the 10 Commandments, which I thought was a great idea, because I'm like, I know so many young kids out here today, they don't know the 10 Commandments. They don't know nothing about, honestly, about the Bible. So excuse me, Dean used to be a chaplain, so I was like, well, who's better than to do that? Well, what he did was he started reciting Bible. He had the robot do a Bible verse in front of the salon where I was getting my face and nails done. So because there was a lot of people there. So he ended up kind of networking and getting numbers to some young girls that have non-profit organizations with kids. They work with kids in the city. So the city is a lot of poverty where we're from. So about 15-20 minutes from where I live is a lot of poverty going on, a lot going on. Nothing's being done with the kids. So here are these girls that we met. They have like science, a nonprofit science group, and then they have something else. So they're actually out here with groups teaching the kids. So they were like, you guys can bring the robot so we can introduce them to the kids, and then at the same time we'll have permission from the parents to have you guys vlog it. So I'm gonna try to start going out into the community and interacting more so with the children, getting vlogs with the children and the kids and the stuff that they're into and what they like to do and stuff like that. Before I go, fam, don't forget to smash like button. Much love, you guys. And yes, I always smash that like button. Everybody smash those like buttons. Another thing I'm going to tell y'all what I'm realizing. If you don't have time to watch somebody's whole video, if you watch at least a minute or 2 of it, they get that view. And that's what counts in YouTube. Not that we're really here for that, because I'm here to talk. I would love to be like the Maverick boy. Can't think of his name, but I'm subscribed to him. Even DMB Nation. I love Pretty Boy Fredo and Jazz. They just became 2 times family. Because they go out to the community. They feed the homeless people, which that's going to be one of my next things I'm going to make. Since y'all all know I can burn and make big pots of stuff. I'm going to make probably like macaroni or maybe some rice and some turkey or something. I'm going to make a meal. And I'm gonna get the styrofoam containers, which I got that idea off of another YouTuber as well. Get the styrofoam container. What she did was she actually served them out the hot pans out of her car. So that was awesome, because that way the homeless people were able to get oh, sorry, I was just reading, be nosy. I didn't know if anybody was saying something to me. But, you know, so the homeless people could come up and get a hot meal out the car. Because in the city now, they have it set up where they don't let you, you know, just come out and feed the homeless. If you want to set up a table, you're not allowed to do it here. It's against the law. So it's not against the law for me to make plates and hand them out. So that's my plan. I'm going to go back into the city and I'm going to ride around. You know, there's very few that they allow homeless people to lay around, but there's a lot of homeless people here. They either reside under railroad tracks, like they have to hide, and it's kind of sad, but that's how it is in the city, because you end up locked up if you end up basically homeless and on the street. They come and lock you up. Which I think, you know, I ride through the city and you see abandoned buildings all the time. What does it take to open a room for these homeless people to sleep in for a couple of months during the winter time? You don't have to pay for their living. You know what I mean? Just let them go stay, abandoned building. Let them go sleep in the building. It's a little warmer than being outside. That's just my theory, but that's because my heart is too big. I'm sorry, y'all, if I'm talking too much. But bottom line is, I want to find, and I probably wouldn't go to the under tracks thing because they were having an issue with the homeless people that were sleeping under the tracks. A lot of them had drug problems. Now, that made me think of something, because I was watching Chris and Queen's channel, and they went out to feed the homeless. What they did was they went to McDonald's and... Oh, thank you so much. And Natalie's been hanging in there all day too with me. I'm sorry, I got sidetracked for a minute. I'm talking about the homeless. Okay. So they went and bought a whole bunch of cheeseburgers and hamburgers and chips and waters, and they went and gave them out, and they're in Houston. So they went and handed them out to all the homeless people. Well, the ones they, you know, to a group of homeless people. And it was nice. But then after they gave out mostly all their food, they looked across the street and there was people, a whole bunch more homeless people that actually had lost their houses during the flooding there. So y'all could go look at the video. It's kind of nice. I actually think I did a reaction on that. If I didn't, I will. But I think I did a reaction on that when Chris and Queen and went out to feed the homeless. I gotta find out though. I gotta check my videos. If not, I will do a reaction on it, because I think that was kind of awesome the way they did that. But when they got to the other side of the street and started talking to the other people, there were actually families over there. The people they were serving were the single people. They were giving them 3 and 4 burgers a piece. They didn't know there was a whole nother side of homeless people on the other side. So, meanwhile, in the video, they're saying, oh, those people were ignorant after they gave them the food. And that's sad, because you don't want to spend your money, give from the heart, and then people turn around and kind of step on you. But at the same time, they kept it cool and they kept it moving. That's how you're supposed to do. That they'll be blessed just for being out there. But when they got to the other side of the street, that's when they seen the tents. And then there's a bunch of kids over there. At that point, they had ran out of food. So there was kids on the street just sleeping in tents. And it's cold right now. So the one mother, she said she owned 3 tents. And she gave them to 2 different families. Meanwhile, they said they were going to go buy them new tents. I was waiting to see the video of the new tents, because I feel bad, because in a case like that, or if I knew, and that's how big my heart is. If I ever make it successful on YouTube, I think I probably would first go try to look out for those homeless people. It's too many out there, but I don't know. My heart's too big. I'm trying to think too big. I can't do all that. But I would love to do a lot for the homeless people. And when I say that, I'm not talking about the ones... Okay, so the lady says, I hope you didn't go across the street and feed them. And they were like, yeah, that's where all of our food went. And she was like, well, those homeless, they homeless, but they're drug addicts over there. That's why they don't have... That's why they're out here. So I'm like, wow. Now, first of all, we can't judge anyone. You don't want to judge anyone because you don't know their situation. You know what I'm saying? Just because they're out on the street, even if they use drugs, you can't judge them like that. And then you don't want to say, I'm not going to feed you, because you don't know what they do. If you don't see what they're doing, you don't know what they're doing. And that's, you know, that's always been my theory. I'm sorry, I'm going to read. You're right. They're still human. That's how I was looking at it. I just felt bad, though, because they gave them 3 and 4 sandwiches, and then they found all the people that were really homeless with kids across the street, and they didn't have any more food for them, for the kids. It was like, you know, excuse me, this asthma be kicking my butt. But, I was about to say, don't mind, because y'all might see me have a cigarette one day and be like, wait, I thought she said, Yep. So, yeah, so the kids were actually asking them for chips and something to eat, and they didn't have anything left. So, you know me, I'm sitting there like, oh, my God, I wish I was there. But at the same time, I'm like, y'all are big-time YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? Oh, sorry, y'all. I just seen, like I said, they're called the 2 times family. 2 times family. 2 with an X. Family. But it was previously Pretty Boy Fredo and Jazz. They just had a baby about 2 weeks ago. They, just went and they paid a lady to cook Thanksgiving for them, because Jazz had just had the baby, so he didn't want her cooking. So they went to the hood, and they made it, you know, made it known. And they live in Orlando, Florida. I just found that out, which is awesome, because I was like, I want to go visit them one day. But I did 2 reviews on them on my page as well. They went and they paid the lady to cook for them. And then after they ate what they wanted to eat, they went and took the styrofoam containers, filled them up with the hot food, and Fredo and his father went and passed out food and forks to the homeless people. So I thought that was just awesome. I mean, to me, they're awesome. So after that, the lady who cooked for them, she had told them she was in a bad car accident and had almost died, and just started walking again. So here it is, a couple months later, she's up on her feet, being able to cook. But at the same time, she was saying she needed the money because she hasn't been able to pay her bills. She hasn't been able to pay car note, you know, stuff like that. So Fredo and his wife, sorry, I'm just going to plug my phone in real quick since I'm holding it. They went back, surprised her, and went back to her house a couple of days later, and they gave her about $3,000 in an envelope. And they took her, I think he was 15 or 14-year-old son, who she said may not have had a Christmas this year. They took him shopping for shoes, clothes. Just took him to the mall and told him he can buy whatever he wanted. So that touched my heart. That was awesome, and that's why I did that, you know, did that review. Just reading. Yep. Yep, so that is awesome. I'm just reading through comments a little bit. I see Miss Sharon, you still here. Natalie's still here. I don't know, she might have left. But I ain't want to be ramming on. Oh, I was about to say, I'm looking at the bag and I'm like, wait a minute, I see some gray. I'm tripping. No more gray there. shining a little bit, but it's not gray anymore. So I'm just letting this heat. It's hot under there too. So that's the magic of the plastic bag. It holds the heat in and help that color work and stick. So I should have finished school for hair, but I didn't. Okay, he's still here with me. Yeah, I had to. Yeah, I keep on saying I was feeling like an old lady. But that's how I met Natalie. She thought I was a grandmom in a video that I made. And she's like, whose grandmom is this? And I was like, oh, no. And, you know, I was like, all right, I'll just erase this comment because I don't know who this person is. And I didn't know if she was being rude or what. So later on, I seen her pop up and I'm like, are you the mean one? And she's like, no, I really thought you was a grandmom in the video. And I'm like, that's not right. And, you know, it's sad because she said I cussed her out, but I didn't. I don't think I used any profanity. I just was like, I ain't the one to mess with. I said, don't get on my channel talking junk. Do not come in my comments leaving bad comments. I said, we're good people here. We keep a good vibe. And, you know, and once I talked to her, she was like, oh my God, like, you're so sweet. And, you know, once I opened up to her, let her know my mom just passed away. I had to get myself together. I got knocked off. I don't know if anyone's still here. Shit. Y'all probably shut it down. Anybody still here? Oh, okay. My husband called. I need to learn how to, I'm sorry. I'm steady reading my stuff because these YouTubers in their titles. That's another thing I learned. Your titles are what gets you out there too. Your titles is what makes your videos. So I don't know. I know Miss Sharon, you just started your channel, and Natalie, I don't know if you're still in here, but if you start a channel, you know, or even let your girlfriend know. To try, you know, try and, I'm trying to think of some of the tips they told me. I'm getting sidetracked. I think it's time to rinse this stuff out. Oh, okay. So your views are what, once you get 10,000 views, you're officially hired through YouTube. So, make sure when you set your channel up, you sign up with AdSense. I forget how to do it. If you don't know how to do it, just YouTube it. They'll tell you everything. But AdSense is something you sign up for, and that's when you reach your 10,000 views. I'm sorry, I'm reading. Yep. So yeah, once you hit your 10,000 views, they'll send, once you reach a certain amount of subscribers or views first, they'll send you a letter out saying, welcome to YouTube, like put you officially as, you know, as a YouTuber. They'll send you the letter out, and I haven't gotten my letter yet, but I know a couple of other channels that hit like 500 subscribers, they got their letters. Now, I'm at a little over 9,000 views, so I'm pushing my 10,000 now. So I should be hearing from YouTube soon. And I'll let everybody know to update you guys. But, yeah. So you want to, they said your title to your videos is what captures the eye. A lot of people use caps for a reason, because the caps is what, you know, really gets people to look. Also, like I said, the title, you know, it has to be suspense, like, you know, make people want to click on it. So try, you know, when you put your title up there, Make sure, you know, that's one thing you really want to look out for. They also say, like, your banner and stuff in the background, color. Your picture that you put up there, try to add a nice picture or color to it. Because all that stuff is eye catchers and will make people click on your video. They also have now the emojis that you can put on the screen. You could probably YouTube that too. I am not that skilled at that stuff yet. I'm still just using my iPhone. I have a webcam. I have all kinds of cameras here. I have I still have 3 or 4 water cameras. And they're camcorders. That's why I'm saying it like that. The water cameras that I was giving out, they're camcorders as well. They just have a case that goes over them to go underwater. So, I could tape on those with a stick, but then I have to download it to my computer, and then I think there's other ways to find those little things that they're doing. So I just use my phone right now because I learned how to edit on my phone. So I use my phone for all my videos for now. But, you know, they say the more clearer they are, you want to, you know, speak loud and clear. So, you know, I just been like YouTubing certain, you know, people that are successful or looking up, you know, page. Oh, sorry, my back is killing me. Just looking up, you know, different suggestions. I guess the word I'm trying to use, suggestions for YouTube. So, yeah, Natalie must have left for the night. She said she was coming back in the other room later. Tiny and Goldilocks usually have their room open later on in the evening because they're from California. So their time is on a different level than ours. But, so that's so funny because she was really talking to me all day. So that's what I was saying. We actually made friends, Miss Sharon, after I said, I didn't cuss though, but I was like, what's wrong? I was like, don't come here starting nothing. So I said, now I'm a nice person and I'll give you a chance if you're here, you know, to be a friend and family. And she was like, I want to be your family. I think you're funny. I like your channel. You misinterpreted what I was saying. I was like, oh my God. So, you know, my heart was broken then. Because I'm like, oh my God, I'm going off on people and everything like that. I'm sorry. Yes, but you don't want to do clickbait. So what you do is, if you're doing a video and per se, like I'll be doing something with my son, but then I'm out shopping. I'm grocery shopping. And then I'm with my son. And he might say something funny or silly. And he's going to be on the video. Then I could take, you know, that and add that to my title. That, I don't do that much. I honestly title mine the way they are. I mean, I might word them different. And sometimes I'll use, like, if you do the reactions, that's another key. Which they're starting to monetize, but me watching other people's channels, I'm learning. So when you do a reaction on someone else's video and it's a music video, you don't get money for it. So, like they can, I don't think it's a strike. It's something they have to report you to get a strike. But what happens is the money, the monetary part of it will go to the person whose video it is and who's saying it. So a lot of people that do those reaction channels, eventually somebody's going to come for them and say, you know, this is my music. But another person was given a little bit of advice. Yes, because I forget what I was saying because I was talking about something else. I can come back to that. But another person was saying that if, like per se, if you're in the store and there's music playing in the background, that artist can come after you for your copyright. You don't want to know that. But if there's a glitch there This is what another YouTuber told someone else, and they were like, you know, if you want to ask questions, you can. So I will check them out if I don't understand. But if you stop the video, you're not playing it straight through. You interrupted it. They can't monetize. They can't. You know, they can't do nothing about it. So he said that because it falls under another guideline if you stop it and talk for a little bit and then start it back up. You didn't play their thing straight through the way they made it and the way, you know what I mean? So, they say watch out for that. Yep. So, yeah, try and clickbait is like, oh, we're pregnant, or, you know, somebody who is pregnant. Oh, I think it's twins. And they know that they didn't go to the doctor. They consider that like clickbait. So like you click on it because they're going for the title, and then they click on it, and then in the video it has nothing to do with, oh, like per se, I'm gonna say like the Prince family, DMB Nation. I'm still subscribed to them. I watch them. I don't hate on nobody, but I love them, their channel. I just don't like the way they treat their 3-year-old, the 2-year-old, the way they scare them. I don't like that. Freaks me. I don't like kids getting scared purposely, like not with clowns, especially clowns, because that's a no-no with me. But so that's the only problem I have with them. Yeah, I can't. And now the son, he doesn't like anything furry, fluffy, nothing, no mask. I think they just had a tiger mask one day, and he was not having it. Like, the dad was dressed up in that big, gigantic bear that everybody's doing and hiding. He wouldn't go near the bear. Like, any kid would go to a stuffed animal. Wouldn't bother with it. So, I just feel bad when they scare them. I don't like that. So, I mean, I've said my piece about that to them. I don't know if they ever seen it. I erased it because I felt kind of bad afterwards because I really like Damien's mom. You need to check her page out too. She's pretty cool. I think it's called Miss Harris to You. She just changed her name. It was I don't know, but she's an older lady. With actually, I don't know if you ever watched DMB Nation. It's his mother. What he did was, and I just did a video on that the other day. Very smart. He was starting a university, and the university was supposed to teach people how to get 1 million subscribers in a couple of months. So everybody started hating on him, calling him all kinds of this and that, and he's a faker and this and that. So he went and started up another channel. Within maybe a month, he was almost at 1 million subscribers. Now they have about 5 channels up and running, and they all have big time subscribers on them. And then he set his mom up with it. Well, he moved from Houston, I forget where he was living, but moved to Houston because they say that a lot of the YouTubers hang out in Houston because that's where their fans are. But before he moved, he set his mama channel up. He set his dad a channel up. He set his wife's mom and dad a channel up. All their siblings have channels now. And what they did was he didn't broadcast them. He let them start off by themselves. Like, so the only way you would know that it was his family's channel was if, you know, I already knew from watching her before he moved away, you know, seeing him go over her house and stuff. But then I realized she had her own channel, so I started clicking on her channel. She does like cooking, and she got like 6 or 7 kids, and the boy Damien just gave her a house. So I thought that was a blessing, and give his mom and a brand new house. And so now I like to watch because his younger sister just had a baby, and you know, I love to watch his mom's cooking stuff and stuff like that. So again, anybody who just came in, I'm talking about Damien Prince's mother, Miss Harris to You. That's what it's called, Miss Harris to You. So you guys can look her up. She's coming up slowly, but like I said, if he advertised her, she'd probably be at 1 million overnight. That just happened to Joelle and Lauren. Joelle's sister, she started a channel and she wasn't getting any views. So he went and said on his channel, check my sister channel. So I clicked on it, not thinking his sister. I thought it was sister, like a double channel. And then I clicked on it and it was his sister, for real, had a channel. So I just subscribed. But within a week or so, they had 3,000 to 4,000. They're up to almost five. I don't even want to say. They have a lot of subscribers now. But that's because the brother, you know, said that. So I don't know if Damien told his family not to announce it. Slowly they'll have like family dinners together and stuff like that. And they'll join together. So now I'm realizing who is all family. And technically, they all are a part of his university. You know what I'm saying? They didn't purchase his plan, but they're all becoming YouTube successful now. So, you know, some of them might now advertise, you know, their family on their channel sometimes, or say something about them. So it's weird, but I'll be trying to find the ins and outs and everything so I can kind of understand. Hello, purple or blue. We're just sitting here talking. I'm talking about other channels and the success and how they came up in the little, Miss Sharon just started a channel. So, I'm definitely going to subscribe, but I was giving her a little bit of hints on everything. Thank you. I just dyed my hair. Sorry, I know I look crazy, but I just put some black up in there. It's shining a little bit now, but I had to get rid of them grays. I was looking a little old, so. But yeah, we're just congratulating some of the other YouTubers, and I was catching some of the techniques. Like, I don't know how long you've been on YouTube. I know I'm subscribed to you, but I was talking about DMB Nation about not even a year ago. It wasn't a year ago. Actually, their son will be 1 this year. And they started vlogging when she was pregnant. And they have like 3 million subscribers on the one page. I think DMB Nation has like 2 or 3 million. The other pages they're all over 1 million, all their pages. So I was trying to say, everybody was talking junk and saying they ain't believing this DMB University and stuff like that. But I said technically he sent his family to DMB University, because now they all are coming up right now off of YouTube. And I ain't hating. I watch them all. I just see how it's done. So if I become successful, I'm going to start my sister's channel up. And then I'll put her out there. And I'll put my other sister out there. And I'll put my brother out there. And then that's how you build a nation. So maybe that's why he was called DMB Nation. He's building his own nation. And I don't know if he knows it or if he knows it. You know, or, you know, if he don't know or does. All I want to do is I love to see your peoples make it. Oh, thank you. Same with you. Hi, Natalie. She's back. So, yeah. I'm telling y'all, if I make it, y'all gonna see me. I don't know if I'm moving to Texas, but I wanted to. But I really honestly, and I was saying this earlier, I want to buy a big mansion with a lot of bedrooms, not only bedrooms, rooms in general, because I want to make the rooms, I want it to be like an orphanage, but we don't use those words anymore. You know what I'm saying? I want to make like more so a Christian. Of course it would be Christian. Like a safe haven for children. So, but like either I can adopt them or they could be runaways that, you know, I don't know if I'll do that because it's kind of hard. But I do want to adopt. I just want kids surrounded by me. I want a whole bunch of kids. I want to be able to show them that there's life here. Like I used to work in a place with it was a mental health facility. And those babies there, and when I say babies, they was like, I mean, the youngest probably was about 12 up to about 17, the ages I worked with. Just reading the paperwork on them, like some of their moms would sell their bodies when they were infants for drugs. They would turn their backs on them. They grew up in the system. So to me, they didn't have anybody. Now, they had their parents, but they were taken from their parents for a reason. So they would allow them to come see them sometimes, and sometimes they were deemed to go home with parents or a grandparent on the weekend and stuff like that. But just like them having to be there, some of them were there 2 and 3 years at a time because they couldn't go back home. So the fun stuff that they did, I mean, we tried to make it as fun as we could, but this is statewise. When they're a part of the state, they still state property. So you can't do too much with them. They couldn't go out to the amusement parks and stuff like that. They couldn't go to hotels and spend the night out. Now, of course, these are kids that are now kind of sick. They take medicines and everything like that because their parents have neglected them and abandoned them. And like I always tell people, if your kids lose trust in you, who will they trust? You know what I'm saying? That's what the parents out here today don't understand. If you don't treat your kids right, they going to end up being nothing out here in the world, or they can be something. And they're either going to be with you or they're going to be against you. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to read some comments. Yep. Sorry, Miss Sharon. I just seen that. But, it's true. It's sad. But that's my goal. I'm like, honestly, my YouTube channel, I'm trying to reach these young kids with, you know, and most of the time it's my lives where I get serious into serious conversations that I wish these young kids would listen. But they rather see who's pregnant. You know, they're going to click on that picture first. They're going to click on that video first. I am so upset. I went all the way down there in the city and bought my son a coat. And I had got him a medium last year. The medium is maybe an inch from not fitting him. So I go and buy a large of the same coat. And the large is smaller than the medium. So tell me if something's wrong. The company done messed up somehow, some way. Because they're making their coats smaller now. But I guess that's because they want you to buy the bigger ones and pay more money. But it's fine. I'm going to take the coat back and just get them a bigger one tomorrow. I just feel bad because it's supposed to snow here tomorrow. I haven't been watching the news to even see how much. So, yeah. Miss Sharon, where you from? Are you from north or south? Oh, I seen earlier you said you have a granddaughter that's 14. Congratulations on being a grandmother. Alabama. I know that's right. Hey, you from the South. I got family that moved from there maybe about 10 or 15 years ago. They moved up here to up north for a couple years, and then they just went back down. Okay, grandson. Congrats. I know my sister is 40. No, I'm 40. I'll be 41 this year, and she'll be 40. She just became a grandmom. And one of my videos, I showed that, I don't know if I labeled it Teen Moms and Babies or Babies in Love. I was not interviewing, but sitting with my little niece and her new little baby. And, you know, which I'm going to do an interview on her. because I want her to be able to talk to other young teens out here and let them know it's not easy having babies when you're young. And like I always tell these little YouTubers, and they get mad at me because I go in there, I'll be like, listen, this is a 40-year-old woman here, and I'm telling y'all like this. So they get mad because they be like, oh, you're hating on such and such. No, I'm not hating on nobody. Actually, I don't be hating. I always keep it on a Christian level. Let them know. When they telling them, get pregnant, get pregnant. I'm like, what happened to marriage? What happened to the little song? First comes love, then comes marriage, then comes the baby and the baby. And I'm going to be quiet, but I've been with my man for 16 years. And I'm still with my baby's dad. I do need to get married, though. Right. But my thing is, okay, beautiful. Go ahead, do that. I'm just reading your comments. Very beautiful. I love the way you comment on my videos and stuff. You're always there. Thank you. Oh, wow. Sorry to hear that. Wow, sorry to hear that. But 35 good years, huh? That's a blessing. That's an awesome blessing. My mom, she was with her husband for 23 years. And she finally married him. Actually, it was going to be 4 years this year. October. It would have been 4 years ago. She just married him. Oh, nice. Okay. I know I was telling Natalie that earlier. I said I was fresh. At 16, I was trying to have me a baby. Too young. I said, I was telling this guy the other day, I said, he said, every kid's plan is to work at McDonald's when they're done school. And I was like, that is so funny. You know why? I said, because when I was in high school, when I was in middle school, I used to tell everybody, when I turn 16, I'm dropping out of school. Okay, boo. All right. So I'm dropping out of school and I'm going to work at McDonald's and I'm going to have a baby. That was my dream. My mom and them used to laugh at me like, you better go somewhere with that. So I did. I had a boyfriend at 16 and my mom was like my BFF for life. So she would let him, because of course his parents were too nice, but they didn't pay him no mind half the time. So he stayed at my house most of the time at a young age. So he was pretty much living with me by we started dating at like 14. So by the time I was like 16, 17, he was like living with me. And those were the days. I'm just sitting here thinking now because I'm missing my mama. It's the holidays. I'm going to miss her, but I'm keeping my spirits up very high. So yeah, so I forgot what I was saying, but I was with him for a long time. After, we went through high school, middle school, high school together, and then up until I met Dean 16 years ago. I dealt with my ex-boyfriend up until then. And I was like, you know what? I'm kind of done with him now, so. My ankle. Okay, that's how my sister's kids are. My dad had a baby at the same time. My sister was pregnant, and both of my sisters were actually pregnant at the same time as my stepmom. So all three of the babies are about the same age. They're just like months apart. That's too funny. Yep. So my little my sister, that's a year under me. She has a 17-year-old girl, which on Christmas Eve she'll be 18. She just became a mom. So I'm a great aunt. That was my first great great whatever you call it, niece or nephew. So I have a great nephew. And he's so adorable. But so I try to catch him in some of the videos and I try to catch my sister's son. So that's what happened. She has a 17-year-old going on 18. Her son just turned 19. And then she has a 1-year-old now. So she started all over again. And then she was pregnant when my mom, right at the same time as my mom passed away, she lost the baby a couple of days later. Yes, Harlem, the bow-legged one. I have to laugh because he's like an old man. Yes. Yep, that's the little bow-legged one. They were scared. She was scared that he had, one of my cousins actually had a disease in his knees, and they had to break his legs. So he was in braces for years. So my sister's been having him checked a lot. Because she's scared that he's going to end up with that disease in his knees. But the doctors were like, he's fine. He's just bow-legged. And he's so chunky. He's a little chunky guy. So thank you so much. He is a little doll baby. I have to laugh because I was supposed to go visit him today. And I ain't go yet. I'll probably see him tomorrow, though. Yeah, I try to catch videos of him when I go visit him. And he's starting to talk and repeat after everybody now. So he's more fun. So I've been spending a little more time with him now. But now he's an uncle. So his nephew is Sahir. Sahir, you might have seen his name on one of my things. But I was holding him in one of my videos too. But he's only 3 months now. So this time is going too fast for me. But yeah. But you know what? I'm gonna go because I gotta get my son something to eat. I want to finish talking to you. I will talk to you for the rest of the night. And I might pop on later. If not, I'll probably see you in one of our family's room. But I'm definitely going to subscribe. If you notice that right now you may only be able to to do videos. Once you get about, I know it was about 60 or maybe like 55 subs, then they allow you to go live. So you'll see that pop up. Once you hit like 60 subs, you'll start seeing the go live button, and they'll allow you to start going live. Because that's when they know that, you're out there, you're doing stuff, you're pumping, you're out there, you have people wanting to watch. So they start giving you more privileges. Okay? So if you have any other questions, just comment on my videos. I will, me, as soon as I see the notification pop up, I will answer back. Thank you again. Do you have a P.O. box yet? If not, please get one because I want to send you a Christmas card. So, but I'll be back in touch with you anyway over these next couple of days, I'm sure, because you're always here for us. Sky Black. I'm steady reading. I'm so nosy. I'll be watching the pet tea blogs and all tea, all shade. I just be watching stuff just to see what's going on. So I can laugh a little bit. But my son is waiting for me in the bathroom. Always needing my help. And I need to order him some Chinese food as I'm getting this stuff out my hair. So you have a great night. If I don't see you later on in another chat room, or if I pop on and I see you again, we always have good conversation. Thanks again. And much love to you, family. I'm coming, boo. I'm coming right now, I promise. Have a good night.